Hey everybody, welcome back to Spyder Garage. This is going to be a different sort of episode because today we're going to install, not headers, this winch in our garage. We're tired of pushing dead cars up and down our steep slope in a driveway. Tired of pushing cars that have flat tires in and out of this garage. If I had bought this 10 years ago, it would have paid for itself in the first 2 or 3 uses, and so we're tired of it. I'm going to clean off this shelf right here, this workbench.
Does anybody want broken shelf?
And clear out a lot of the junk. All right, let's get to it. Okay, here's what we got. Cleaned off the workbench, and this is the winch that we have. This is one of Harbor Freight's best Badland winches. To be honest, it's kind of hard to find a good 120 volt AC winch. Most of them are for 12 volts.
Yeah, for cars and bumpers.
Yeah, and we kind of just decided at the last minute to go get this, and so we checked a few places, and the only place that really had anything was Harbor Freight. The thing that I'm a little concerned about is it says it's 1,500 capacity, but then I read the reviews, which there was like 400 reviews. One of them specifically said that he loved it for pulling in dead cars in his garage on a sloped driveway. Said it worked great.
It'll be fine.
So, and our cars are...
It's a Monza.
Yeah, they're
It
Monzas.
doesn't weigh that much.
No, even loaded down, they're not much, well...
It might not hold a Blazer.
Yeah, it's good enough for what we need. We're going to hatch it to the floor here. If we have to help it along and push it, fine.
Yeah.
But I still think it'll work.
It's really nice to get stuff out of the garage.
Yeah.
Use it as like an anchor point.
Yeah, so here's our problem sometimes is that when we want to just put something out just outside the door here, maybe to power spray it or something like that, because we're going to be Raptor lining this car in the next, I don't know, a couple days or so, and I want to pull it out here. I don't want to have to block off the rest of my garage while I do it. So you can't tell. The camera always skews the vision, but it's a steep slope. So just pushing cars out just to here have been difficult. So
Yeah, it's very impossible to get them back in.
yeah, getting them out and getting them back in both. So it's going to be convenient for that. So anyway, we just decided to bite the bullet and get this thing. So let's get it out of the box. All right, we just got all the pieces out. Nathaniel is going to plug it in and just make sure the thing works before we go too far with it.
Yep.
All right, test successful. All right, so it's real simple. There's the base plate. Bolts. I forget what you call that. I'll think of it here in a minute. I'll put it down below. And the winch itself. And I've got some 6 anchors to put this thing into concrete with. The only thing that we got to figure out is that we're going to have to space it up off the ground a little bit so we have room for the bolts to go through this into this plate, because obviously they're not going to be able to sit flush on the ground with those. So we'll make some spacers for the
Washers.
bunch of washers probably. Yeah, let's be honest. We're not too fancy here. So that's all there is to it, guys. It's a pretty simple one. What we're going to do, because we work on this workbench all the time, is I don't want to have this thing in my way tripping. So we're going to cut a little notch out of here and kind of hide it. But then I'm going to lose my cross support. So we're going to detach this thing from the wall, tip it over, put one more cross beam about another foot back to kind of make up for the loss of this. Put some helper joints in there to make a little notch and connect the two. And so we'll just have this little that makes room for that. And it's nice and convenient and out of our way. Hey, you can see how dirty it is back there. Oh my God. Yeah. Let's go out further and use it tilted back anyway. Wow. Guess it feels good to clean this.
You got 3 bars.
They do have 3?
No, you got 3.
Oh, I see. Oh, perfect. Well, that just means I only got to do like a little
Yeah, this is
crossbar there.
These ones don't work.
All right, cool.
So you have to go like a foot and a half?
Yeah, just go ahead and draw a marker around that if you want. Can we not appreciate the mess that's collected underneath this thing over the last several years?
How long was that paint in there?
I don't know, maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Probably at least 5 years, I would say. Yep, that'll feel good to clean that up. Just go a couple inches beyond what that thing. Okay. Awesome. Got a T-square to mark it with. There you go. Cool. Yeah, give it some room. Close enough. And you're going down, what, 8 inches?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Nice.
You're inside here.
Old man grunts.
Yep, it's inevitable. Just like that.
Yep.
Oh, it's so much better. Go pretty well. Oh yeah. I assume the base is the same.
Yeah, okay, we should be fine.
Okay, good deal.
Check to see if it was past the base or not.
Yeah, no, I do too. Good luck that on that one. All right. I feel like a dolt, but I've lost my concrete anchors. I think I might have left them at the store at the counter.
You're probably just sitting on the counter.
Yeah, which is dumb because I went back to get decking screws. So I was literally at that same counter 5 minutes later. And if I'd left them there, you would have thought that the same girl at the same counter would have said something to me, but hey, you forgot these the first time.
Yeah, no.
And we got home, and I can't find them anywhere, and I'm pretty certain I left them there at the counter. And I was carrying the big thing of 2x4s out, and forgot to grab that little bag.
Yeah.
So we get to mock it up and look at it, and anchor it down tomorrow. We'll mark 4 holes down here where we think it should be, out of the way. And you got this nice little hammer drill here with a 3/8 bit. We'll drill down. Since I lost the anchors, I had 3.5 inch anchors. You're supposed to go down a 1/2 inch past that. So assuming I can get 3.5 inch anchors again tomorrow, we'll drill down 4 inches, we'll tape it off, and we'll at least get the holes drilled tonight. And then tomorrow we'll get our anchors. All right, I don't have the anchors, but we can just put some bolts down on the floor to see if the holes line up.
Good enough.
Maybe bang it down there.
I need to make this one bigger too.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right, good enough. Drill the hole out just a little bit. Oh,
Too much.
yeah. Part of it's a concrete, I think, too.
Yeah, it is.
It's going in the hole just fine, but the concrete is
Yeah,
holding it
it's
up,
not- Yeah, it's not as.
which is not a big deal because the anchors will get hammered down anyway.
Cool.
All right. Okay, well, we'll come back tomorrow when we have some anchors again,
Yeah.
and we'll see you then. All right, good morning, everybody. Back from the hardware store to pick up more anchors. And we decided to go with a little bit larger size and longer because this is actually going to sit up off the floor a little bit because of the bolts underneath. And I don't know, larger size just seems to anchor a little better. So we're going to drill it out just a little bit bigger, anchor it down a little more securely. And then on the way home, we discovered, we just had this terrible panicky thought.
We didn't actually center it on the door.
We didn't actually center this on the door. If you stand back.
I was kind of assuming that the workbench was centered on the bay. But it's not.
It's not. It's not bad.
It'll still work.
Yeah, it'll still work just fine. Truthfully, if it was going to be centered on the garage door, it should be about 1 foot to my right.
Right here.
But to be honest,
It's fine.
we're just happy to have it. It's going to be good enough. All right, we drill those out. We're going to go ahead and assemble all of this on the plate first because it's easier to get to the bolts from underneath. We can just tilt it sideways. Nathaniel's putting on the fair lead right now, and then we'll put on the actual winch. And then we're going to go ahead and put the anchors in the floor next because we tried to test fit one and now it's stuck in there. We can't get it out. And to be honest, they got to go in there first anyway. And so we're going to get all those in there and then set the box down on top of it.
That's my head.
And, and tighten her down. Holes line up okay?
No. This is in the way.
Is it really?
Wow, it's almost like I said it would be in the way.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. It's in the way. I can't move forward far enough.
That hole right there?
That whole front hole. I can't.
Can't quite get to it?
Nope.
All right. You were right. I was wrong.
Ah, look at that.
Here, undo it. You guys didn't see the argument off camera earlier, but he wanted to put the nuts on the outside and the bolt head on the inside.
Because it wasn't have enough room on the inside because of the big windshield.
Yep, and I disagreed. And I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we'll see if it fits.
Yep. Works great.
Right. All right, now we just tilt it sideways and try to get the bolts in there. This is fun trying to line up it. There we go. Now, can you imagine trying to do this if it was already bolted down there?
Shut up.
So there's one thing I was right on.
Alright.
All right, you ready?
I'll hold it from this side and get this.
Ready?
Yep.
Wow, is that one? There we go.
Did you want to put anything in there before?
I don't have anything, so I'm just gonna send it.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, get them all about the same. All right, here goes nothing. Oh yeah, hang on.
Cables.
All right, I got you.
Hardly attached.
How far off are we?
I need to cut this wood more.
Oh, no kidding. Is it hitting over there?
And the cable sticks out.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay.
Yep.
Yep, I didn't think about the cable sticking out on the left-hand side there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, we can get a Sawzall and notch that a little bit.
Yeah. It's actually.
Go ahead and mark where it needs to go. Okay.
I have enough thread. Oh well.
Yeah, once you take the nut off too, you'll have lots of thread left.
Then once the plate's on here, we can get like an impact. Have it.
Yeah, once the plate's on there.
Yeah.
I still think we're gonna have to probably waller out that corner hole on that plate, but that's fine.
Probably.
A couple of these holes got drilled just at a slight angle and it threw off one of the holes.
It'll be fine.
So right now we're tightening down the nuts to pull up the sleeve anchor in the concrete, and then we'll take the nuts off, slide this plate over top of the studs. After wallering out one hole, we'll test fit it again just to be sure. But then after that, the nuts go back on and we should be good. Plug it in and go.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a minute.
Yep. Got it.
That corner?
Yeah, that corner. There.
Yeah. How much further has it got to go?
1/8 of an inch.
Okay, not too bad. Think that'll be enough?
We'll find out.
Go. Did it go?
Yep.
Awesome.
Just enough.
Heck yeah. All right, off camera, we noticed that the cable was kinked a little bit on the wood. So we just notched the wood out just a little bit so that it's got a little more room. Now we're ready to put the nuts on here and tighten this thing down. Yeah, that's what I figured. And that might work. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
We got enough room to pull this all the way out.
Yeah. Plenty of
Oh, it's it
Yeah,
barely
barely
anchors
pulled
in. Yeah, that's just like a 1/4 inch.
I'm gonna try pulling the car back like 6 inches just to see if it works.
Yeah. Let's plug it in here.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the control. Pretty simple. Out. And back in. All right, you want to just release it and pull it out. For those that are watching that don't know, or maybe just watching this because of the winch itself, we're building a Decon tribute car. It's a 77 Monza body swapped onto a 92 Corvette chassis. And if you want to see that, I'll put a playlist up for that right here to get you caught up. But we've got a month to get this thing done, to get it to LS Fest. So, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Heck yeah. Oh, that makes me so happy. Let me release the tension.
That wheel's not spinning on this side either because it's so flat.
Oh yeah, we got flat tires on like 3 out of the 4 are flat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just dragging it backwards. Ha ha!
Nice.
Oh, that's so cool. All right, success.
Yep.
Looky, looky. Man, it looks, I don't know why it is. Just looking at the same car I've looked at 1,000 times, but now seeing it outside for the first time just hits you different. Yeah, this is exciting. Here's something else that I noticed right off the bat. Camera's not going to show this very well, but I noticed right off the bat as many times as I've stood next to Miles outdoors here, the height of this only comes up to my torso. This car sits so much lower than a normal Monza. And then you add the wide bodies to it, and it's going to be one of the meanest looking cars out there. Just look at it. Golly. I can't stop looking. All right, well, I need to get some stuff taped off. Get some wax and grease remover, some rust kind of cleaned off as well. And start getting this thing painted and protected. And then we'll pull back in the garage with our brand new winch. All right, well, we're going to call that success in the episode here. And if you guys want to get yourself one of these Badland winches, 1500 capacity, 120 volt plug-in style, Harbor Freight's got them for, I think, 169 retail. I'm a Harbor Freight club member, so you get like 20% off. But yeah, well worth the money.
We're not sponsored. You don't have to do an ad for them.
We're not sponsored by them. We paid for this ourselves. But just pick one of these up, because I'm telling you, I should have done this like a decade ago. How many times have we struggled to get cars in and out of here? So if you want to do that, pick yourself up one. Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate you. Take care.